internet, welcome to day 21 of Once Upon a December. It is currently lunchtime and I want to show you guys what I've made for lunch. So this is my lunch for today. It's not that big, but it's part of, actually no, we individually made these.
Yeah, we made them all individually.
This is a mondayaki and we batch made them and froze a bunch of them, so I've just reheated this with a ton of sauce and I'm so excited. I get mine with beef because I usually like beef, but we just use thin beef strips, tons of cabbage and noodles, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
She loves the dirt.
I like the water droplets.
It looks pretty with the water.
I don't know if I showed you guys the fireplace, but this is the fireplace so far. And now this is our kitchen at the moment. Toby's is in the kitchen. They're putting in some of the benches, or they're more like cabinetry. Getting storage containers because I'm going to organize my life. Yeah. Also, it's after work. I don't know why I need to justify that in case you guys think I'm wagging work, but I'm not wagging work. Just finished dinner and these ice cream cones were on special. The rule we have is that we don't buy ice cream unless it's on special.
Yep.
But fortunately, ice cream's always on special.
There's always something on special. It's always different as well.
Yeah, so it kind of allows us to try different things, and I'm really keen to see what this is like. Because I saw this when it first came out. I'm like, oh, I really want to try it, but I'm not allowed to until it's on sale. This is what it looks like. Definitely not as pretty as on the packaging, that it's like all shimmery and everything, but it still looks good. And I'm sure it tastes great. Yeah. Toby's reminded me that we have not actually opened up our calendars in quite a long time now.
A little while.
When was the last day?
Well, 16 is still closed. Let me see.
15th was closed. Okay, so from the 15th and
we're on what, the
21st. So 6 days.
It's a bit of chocolate.
I'm gonna probably try and give me 2 seconds. Okay, not 6, but I didn't get a single normal one. It's all dark
you like
white,
the normal
dark
ones?
white. I wonder if they just put them in randomly.
Yeah, I wonder whether it is a random mix.
Because I thought it was going to intentionally be sequential, but it doesn't sound like it.
Yeah, I thought it was all going to rotate over the 3. Mine are all the same. I mean, they're different, but the chocolate's all the same.
Yes. Oh well, at least we've got it. And there's only like 3 days left. Tomorrow's 22nd.
Yeah, 23rd, 24th already.
24th. Do you have a 25th? I think it's just 24th.
I don't have. No, 24th is the biggest one. It's like a double door. I'm pretty sure it's like a...
Wow, this calendar went fast. So I'm home, we had dinner, I edited a bunch of videos and they're all uploading, so I'm super glad I've not caught up, but I've done all the video work I can do today, and I've got probably another 20 minutes before it is time to go take a shower and go to bed. So I thought I would start doing some organization. So I was at Officeworks earlier today after work because I really wanted to get some of these boxes. I'm pretty much just sorting out, I'm just doing like a really big declutter of everything that I have and just trying to work out what I want to put in storage and what I want to keep and what I want to throw away and what I want to donate. Just basically just a reorganization with the renovations coming to an end. And I mean renovations in the downstairs renovations, because obviously we still have quite a few more pieces of renovation to do. I'm going to be moving all my office stuff, so I just want to work out what I should be keeping in my office, and I want to cleanse everything. But there's a bunch of stuff that I won't actually need to use actively. I'm not even sure if at all, and I don't want to throw it away. I know, I wouldn't necessarily call myself a hoarder. I do say it in jest quite a bit. But I do have trouble letting go of anything with an emotional value to it. And so my Erin Condren life planners, I don't think I'm in a position where I could throw them away, because honestly, when I bring them down and I like to like flip through them, it's just like a really nice walk down memory lane. But every year as I create another planner for memory keeping, it's just like another thick album like this. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have technically I have 6, actually I have 7 to be honest, because 2020 I ended my Erin Condren love affair and I switched over to Whistle and Birch, but it's the same thing. Like, this is my 2 2020, this is like my Erin Condren one, this is my Whistle and Birch. So I've got 2 this year. Next year I've got a full Whistle and Birch, but it's basically like a thick brick of an album. Yeah, so I mean, it just feels like it's so, part of me is like, it's just so unnecessary to keep them, but the other part of me is like, oh my gosh, it's like memories. And I've kept diaries ever since I think I started filling out a diary when I was 9 years old. And I still have all those diaries. A lot of them are going to be at my parents' place, and I'm actually going to be storing a few things at my parents' place, just because they have a lot more space than I would, and that's still kind of, to me, always. And I'm thinking I might actually leave most of my Erin Condrens at my parents' place, to be honest, because I don't really need them. I won't refer to them. I won't really have a lot of storage space for them. Yeah, so it is just kind of nostalgic to be going through them. This wasn't my first one. Which one was my first one? This was like my first Erin Condren, and it's such great memories. So 2014 to 2015, so I started like 5-6 years ago now. Remember when the Erin Condren colors were this color? Like, how I love the May colors. Oh my gosh, it's so old school. So I'm going to use this box here as my Erin Condren memory keeping planner storage, and I'm just going to keep them here. So I'm just going to keep them in order. It was 2014 to 15. This was the next one, 2015 to 2016. One was after that. Oh, and then this one came next. I think this was, it says here it's like 2 years, but really it was 2017. So this first one down there, that was 2015, then 2016, oops, down here, 2016, then we've got 2017, and then here we have 2018. Can you see like a trend? I really love this like rainbow color. 2018, no, actually I'm wrong. This was 2019. Okay, no, this was 2018. For some reason this one seems way thicker than the other ones. Look at all those spreads. See, it's like memories. So many spreads. So then this one would be 2019, and now this was my 2020, and I realized my 2021 will not fit in this box, so really sure I'm gonna have to start a new box for this one. But you can see there's still quite a bit of space, so I think what I'm gonna do is I've actually now got old bullet journals. Let me go grab my bullet journals. These are some old bullet journals. I think this was my first one. I would have shown this in a planner video. Oh man, sorry. I've got like a cut right here. I got that cut when I was filming the Inku unboxing video I did yesterday, and then I have like another cut over here. Sorry, all my injuries. For my silhouette, I just went over the blade by accident, so my hands are a little bit tender and sore at the moment. But yeah, this is my old bullet journal. Oh my gosh, it's like, I'm like embarrassed, but also just like really mesmerized by my spreads back then. And how dedicated was I with Japanese? I think I was just starting my Japanese studies back then. This is incredible. You know, oh my gosh, I actually really love this particular spread where like 1 page per day, and I'm considering bringing it back for 2020 because I found this so helpful when I was this was at the time I took 3 months off my day job, and so I was just kind of working for myself full time at the time. And it was so amazing, and I would totally do that again if I could support myself that way, but unfortunately I'm not really in a position where I can do that. So I love this, and I color coded where my time was spent. Oh man, this is like, yeah, I think I'm going to bring this particular spread back. I'm just looking at it now, I'm like, I am more convinced, because I love that I had a timeline here, and then I've got like to-dos, and then I just like spaced for any random stuff for the day. And I really loved it. Like, I kept up that spread for so long. I had a few concerns this year, or for 2021, that I might not be able to keep it up because you literally have to draw them out every day. But it's not really that much, and it fits my needs perfectly. I will say the Jibun daily planners might actually be able to take care of that need, so I might give that a shot as well. I'm gonna just try both. You know what? I'm gonna try multiple planners. I think that's what I'm gonna say in my last planner video, that I'll point out the ones I'm likely gonna use, but the reality is I'm gonna be experimenting throughout the whole year until I feel like I can settle on one. And let's be honest, I'm not sure I'm gonna settle on one. But yeah, this might... Oh, how neat was I? What happened? I used to be so neat. Now I feel like I'm so messy. I think this was... What year was this for? Did I not write a year? I feel like this was 2018? 17? How did I not write a year down? I could probably just work it out based on the dates. Oh, and this is me trying to practice calligraphy. If I actually kept up my practice, I'd probably be half decent at this point. Oh, this is all my attempts. And I never put it online because I felt really embarrassed, I guess. Not embarrassed, but how do you put it? Yeah, embarrassed feels like a strong word, but I would say it's in that vein. I just like felt really uncomfortable because comments get to ya. Okay, I can't remember what year this was, but I was in this. And then shortly after, well, the next year I moved into this one. This is a Leitrim, 2018. So, oops, come on, focus. So this would have been 2017, 2018, and then I have this like bright blue Leitrim, which I kept for 2019. To be honest, I wonder whether if there was a decision to keep my Erin Condrens or these, I'd probably keep these ones over the Erin Condren because I feel like these are more personal. I put so much more effort into them, and you can really see the journey with my planning style, the way I think through things. I feel like when I started bullet journaling, it was really more about the functionality. And as I've gone on this journey of bullet journaling and probably being a little too influenced by the YouTubers and the Instagrammers, this is my 2021 that you would have seen if you watch any of my videos. Just a quick flip through, but like I feel like I've gone down the path of trying to make it as artistic as possible, and I'm not really thinking that's a terrible thing, but I think in my mind there needs to be a clear delineation between being artistic and being practical. Because I think that's how my mind works. When I'm just trying to get stuff done, I want to just be functional, practical, and get it done. And then when I have time, sit down and be artistic, I want to have a space to do that as well. That's why I've been considering doing 2 bullet journals, but that one would be an artistic one where I might not actually put my to-dos in it. I might just put, I don't know, some journaling in it, or it might just be an art journal, maybe an art bullet journal. I could do that. I don't know. Anyways, I'm rambling because I'm going down memory lane, so I can't help but ramble. And you can see my 4 bullet journals. It's so interesting. 2022, I'm going to be packing up so many of my journals. And yeah, I think I am going to just store them at my parents' place. But see, these are small enough that I could probably just keep to the side of this box, so the space is not totally... Oh, wow. Well, look at that. That fits perfectly. It's actually still more space. If I just shimmy some of this down, there's actually still a little bit more space. So I don't know if I could, other planners, other old planners that I might be able to keep here. I have a lot of old Hobonichis and a couple of Jibuns and a few other types of planners I've dabbled in, but nothing that I've put a lot in. Oh, you know what? I've got one planner I think I can fit in here. Okay, I never ever in a million years thought I would show this on the internet, but here we are. This is my first ever journal. First ever. And it really was just a diary, really. I just put daily entries of things that happened and how I felt. And I'm kind of shocked that I don't do that because it was very therapeutic. This is the one I started when I was 9 years old. I'm not going to show you what I wrote in there because firstly, my handwriting is really bad. My spelling is atrocious. And some of the things I was talking about in here, you can tell I was a 9-year-old because I mostly was complaining about my parents and my brother in here. And it was over the most silliest things, but I love looking back at it and just being like, wow. I can't believe 9-year-old Celina was so like worried about this sort of stuff. Anyways, I don't really use it anymore. I mean, let me just have a quick check. It's the only journal I keep where it was just like a diary, like literal emotional diary. But actually my last entry was this year sometime. Yeah, but it was in 2022, 7th of July. And literally the first sentence is, can you believe it's been 11 years since I last wrote in here? So yeah, I don't really write in here at all. It's been a long time since I wrote in here. But obviously it's something that I don't think I could ever throw away because it's really just a reflection. It's one of those things that is tangible to that time of my life that wasn't something I had to do at school, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think this fills up the box pretty okay. There's still a little bit of space, but I don't think I'm going to be able to fit my 2020 diaries in here, so I might have to start a new box for 2020. I don't know if you can hear the rain, but it's raining down pretty bad right now, and it's pretty late as well, so I'm going to go take a shower and go to bed. But I will say, every time I hear rain, like heavy rain, and I don't think the camera's picking it up, but I'm not really sure. Every time I hear really heavy rain at night or when I'm in bed, I have like immense gratitude for the fact that I have a roof over my head and a warm, safe place to sleep. And I just like feel the need to express that on the vlog because it's such a strong, it's like I have a lot of gratitude for a lot of things, but this is probably one of the main ones that resonates with me the most. Because I think about the people who don't have that, living on the bridges or on the streets, and not just people, but like, now it's gonna make me sad, but like animals and like stray cats and stuff. And obviously stray cats is going to be a topic for me because all my cats were ex-feral stray. So I've never bought any of my pets in my life. I've just taken them off the street and kept them, and obviously like vaccinated them and got them like properly to the vet and everything. But that's where all my cats have come from, and I think in the future, touch wood, I know it's going to happen eventually, I'll have to get new cats because my current cats won't be around forever. I don't think I could ever buy a pet unless it was like saving it from somewhere. Like I think about those festivals, the way they eat the dogs in Korea, and I would totally buy all the dogs there. Not to eat, but just so I could keep them as pets. Ugh, anyways. Yeah, but the sound of rain just makes me, the sound of rain at night makes me really grateful for everything that I have, but just that I have a nice cozy bed and a roof over my head. So grateful. So I hope you guys are staying safe and have a nice warm place to sleep at night as well. And I want to thank you for watching my video. And yeah, this is Celina reporting from my room. Back to internet.
こんばんは皆さん。これはフォーナの日本語のレッスンです。今日の言葉はクマ。クマは大きくて人を食べる動物ですね。危ないですから気をつけてお願いします。おー、怖い。クマ。お腹がすきました。この世ではない。この世ではない。クマでした。わかりましたか？はい。終わりましょう。いお。